Yes,
Mellow's
but
out.
yes, before you use your mute muscle, I would like to hear a Boog morning.
Boog
Oh yeah, so freaking awesome. Oh, that's fine. Thank you. For those who don't know, Boog, I am Boog. Boog was actually a human witch who turned into a Boog. Or bug, sorry. Yeah. And before being able to finish my supposed remedy to turn myself back, I got chucked into this realm with the rest of you! On arrival, I actually looted Sir Vitruvius' house. It was just his planks, okay? But Boog immediately put it back. Immediately with a group of friends and a group of lovely townsfolk because we thought it was empty, but it was not. We went on a stealth mission with friends to put everything back. However, we did get caught immediately, puts hands up by Sir Vitruvius, and Boog apologized, even put a sandwich back. Boog has never once had those jam sandwiches before. Boog is so hungry. Boog has never had one of those sandwiches before. Oh, so hungry. Yes! Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Still works. Boog learned a great deal of lessons in this realm, but most of all learned not to just be a dirty loot bug, but a love bug. To use my powers of hoarding for good. I started to instead help others in need, protect those around me. Father Frey gave Boog the title Love Bug. I never turned back. Thank you to Lady Alira for sending me a sign in my mind palace. Without you, I wouldn't be here making these memories. Boog is so happy and proud to see you became a love bug too. Love human. Or whatever. Thank you to L2, to Shu, Father Freyed, Farid, Lady Minterva, and Sir E for making the Church of Chat a beautiful family. Thank you to... Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thank you to Lamp for gifting Boog the lovely paintings. I'll always treasure them. And our lovely conversations. Even the yaoi ones. Thank you to Doc for gifting me and Sir Eve Himalayan salt and pepper moths. And always giving art to our community. Thank you to Christopher Margzadi for being the light in our community and always neighing when I ask. Let's freaking go. Let's booging go. Thank you to Mayor Clifford for the talk we had in the church. It's one of Boog's favorites. Thank you to Imp for comforting Boog in the ranch when I learned about Sir Zealand leaving. And of course, thank you to Sir Zealand for teaching Boog that we don't need to fight and can simply be whimsy with egg tart. Boog will never forget the kindness you gave me. Most of all, thank you to Sir Eve for being my protector at every moment. I will always be grateful for your kindness. You are truly my brightest knight in my eyes. And I hope you can continue to protect Boog in every universe. Thank you to those who helped Boog prepare for the campfire in these last few moments. Boog was so happy to see that people care about Boog and wanted to help without even Boog having to ask. Boog never had to ask even once. And also Boog wanted to say thank you to Royale for being friends with Boog and hanging out with Boog for a really long time in the Nether, and Boog always had faith in you and spent so many hours in the Nether giving you netherite to give you full netherite armor and tools, and even gave you some of my own because you wanted to be a hero so bad. And Boog always believed in you. And so I hope that if maybe not in this universe, in the next, Boog will always support you, and Boog always thinks that you will be Boog's hero. But thank you to everyone for this journey, and Boog really hopes that we can all be together in a different lifetime. Thank you so much for hanging out with Boog in this campfire tonight. Thank you!
Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you.
We love you so booging much.
Let's boogie!
Let's boogie go.
Thank you, Boog.
You're so cute.
Oh yeah, I'm the host. Sir Eve.
Yes. Hello, as some of you may know, I am Sir Eve. However, the truth is, I am a princess of a neighboring kingdom that was once known as Princess Evelyn. I ran away after being betrayed by the humans that I once loved and cared for. After running away, I became a self-proclaimed knight that swore to protect all creatures in this world since I became wary of trusting humans again. Fast forward to present time, I came to this town as the protector of Boog the Loot Bug, now Love Bug. My purpose in life has always been to protect, or so I thought. I am actually rather shy and have trouble putting my thoughts into words after being isolated from humans for so long. However, in the most simplest of terms, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being there for me and for helping me open up and feel safe around humans again. I've met so many that I've come to trust and even make life-lasting bonds with. Thank you for welcoming me in with such kind arms. Thank you for taking care of Boog, who I cherish so much, and myself when we came to this town. Thank you for teaching me how to protect, love, and live in this precious world while helping each other in our endeavors and journeys. Thank you, New Witchington. I am still wary when I meet new humans. I will cherish the memories I made in this life. I hope to cross paths again in another life. Let us make more memories together again soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
We love
Thank
So
you.
sweet.
you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yes. All right.
Oh yeah, it's time.
All titties!
Oh, what?
I am Aissiosaurus, Mage of Creation, son of the legendary Campfire Sage of Creation. And when I got here, I didn't know quite what to do. I didn't know how to live up to my mother's legacy. And so I searched for meaning. I searched out there for something that would fulfill me. And in my journeys, I found my own flying fortresses. I saw underwater boats. I saw mountains, the shape of Titan's ribs. But going out there alone, I realized none of that really fulfilled me. Even finding a dragon out in the wild. When I saw Roswell on one, I wanted it, but I realized just having a dragon to myself didn't really matter. It didn't make me feel anything. And it was in those moments when I came into town to use the community workshop, when I met up with everyone from town, when I gifted a moth to Ryan to help him get around, when I went on a journey with Moneyweather to try recover his lost items in the Nether, till caring enough about one sage to help him not leave all of us and stay for the fight. And finally, to being able to commit and fight alongside everyone for the peace of the town. All of that far outweighed any kind of journey alone I've ever made. And it's because of all of the community members and that I got this far. So I want to say thank you to everyone here for being worth fighting for. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Zaddy.
Oh, and one thing I wanted to share quickly as well.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Oh.
In my journeys, I found many creatures, many pets that I may have yoinked. And once again, not anyone's that they were wild, but like I said, things that are shared are honestly worth so much more. So I want everyone to see as I release this creature I found, because I think this might be worth seeing for everybody.
Oh.
Mind the fuck.
It's not a Zartak.
It's not?
Are you sure? Yes, I'm very sure.
Wow.
That's a sunbird. It's not a Zartak. It's a
That's
sunbird.
fucking crazy.
That was
legally distinct in every way, indeed.
Where did you find it?
Damn.
It's an Oho.
Oh wait.
It literally is an Oho.
Yesterday somehow.
It's farming. It's art farming.
Oh, I thought it would fly away. It's kind of I think it likes us back.
Yeah, he's kind of on the seat right now. He's just kind of chilling. Chilling. Gonna take a break.
I thought this would kind of fly to the sky. My bad.
You have an extra chair for it to sit in the corner.
Hey, man, oh my God. That's like the voice that was in my head earlier.
Where did you
What's that
find
about?
that?
Oh,
That's beautiful.
That's crazy.
That's so beautiful.
I hear that a lot. Yeah, I have the voice of the inner voices, but yeah, that was definitely your own voices you hear.
Oh, coincidence. Okay, I understand.
Thank you for sharing.
Where did you find that?
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing.
I have this guy
beautiful.
randomly.
What the hell?
Where do we put him?
You put it in.
He won't leave. He loves us
If I
too
remember
much.
correctly, he makes it so that we fly better, I think.
Beyblading, it's Beyblading.
Oh yeah, we do get
Alright, I'll put it somewhere else up here for now.
Okay.
Just so,
wow.
Unless it flies back to
Oh,
town.
he
my
really
bad.
likes it down here. Oh, he's flying away.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
he
he's-
can stay there. He can stay there.
Alright,
His
at least we
rays
should
are
be okay.
insane.
All right.
Okay, as long as he sits there. Oh, yep.
I can transform someone
He's,
else.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's sitting.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
There's
probably only believe-
one in this world.
I believe
Is
Really?
it time for jail? The jail
I
people?
think it's jail time.
We've been here for 3 hours. What do you mean jail
Boog
time?
is going to open the chair.
My, are we being set free at last?
We're free. We're free. We're reformed. I promise.
Do you
Did somebody say
promise?
jail?
Do you promise to be good for a little bit? Or forever, actually.
I don't have my weapon anymore.
That's
Maybe.
over.
I promise to blow up everything in sight.
All right, just
I'm
get
gonna make
out.
the machine for you, Calvin. Behave.
All right, that's it. You're going to super hell.
I will unwhitelist you from the server.
I was joking. I was joking.
Oh, jokes. Okay.
It was merely a jest.
Oh, okay.
That guy.
But it was merely a jest.
Not the cube again. Not the cube, please. Anything but the
Perhaps we
cube.
should. Perhaps we should continue going.
I watched
Yeah.
Caleb
Yeah.
that at the end of his stream.
So-
So he finished up the storylines, right? So I
Boog
watched a
cannot.
little bit of it at the end. The
Go, grow, attack, ho, ho.
So who's in the clockwise? Who starts it? Like, I don't.
We just go.
I don't know, you just
Royale. I think we just. Yeah, I think we just Royale.
Royale.
Royale then.
Sorry, I
All
had
right.
to sit there in the middle
Come
of
out.
town.
Okay.
And we could go.
Okay.
Go out from the. Come out from the. You can come out from the back.
Oh, okay.
Make universal hole.
I
Okay.
came into the center of town, so it wasn't hurting people's screens.
So, forgive me. I've written this and I've rewritten this a couple times, and I'm probably gonna cry during this. These have been a very emotional couple days, especially the last 2 days. So, hello everybody. I assume you all know me as Royale from the Kingdom of Flexington. And then, for those of you that are wondering why I was in jail, I actually joined up with the Knights of Ours with Vitruvius, Calvin, and Leo. I originally came to this town.
You did
hoping,
what?
I originally came to this town hoping to become a great hero. But I am only a wannabe hero. During my time here, I helped people find their pets, hunt monsters for spells, and even defeat a world-ending dragon. Despite this, I felt alone, manipulated, and lost. And while my journey may have turned out very differently than I had hoped for, than I had planned, sometimes it's better that way. To set out on a journey you're so sure you need, and to be met with complication, betrayal, and abandonment at every turn. So even though I'm further from my goal than I set out to be, in a way I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for the hurt, I'm grateful for the pain, and I'm grateful for the heartbreak. It hurts because I care, and I'm thankful for that hurt. And I care because I truly wanted to be a hero, and to feel like I belonged. And while I might not feel like I do belong, I want to thank those that included me, including the knights. So if you took the time to help me explore, to help me grow, help me become a better version of myself, thank you. Boog, thank you for helping me grow, teach me of the world, find the armaments befitting of a hero. I'm sorry I wasn't able to be the hero you thought I could be. While you're not here, Sheriff Sonny, thank you for believing I could be a hero, even from the first day. I will try to live up to being your deputy and make you proud one day. The Knights of Ours, thank you for trying to be my family, my friends, despite how little time we all actually had together as a whole group. The dream of belonging, of mattering to someone filled my heart more than you could know. To Lucky, thank you for pushing through and finding me in the end. Having faith in just one other person and them having faith in me helped me more than you could ever know. I'm glad to have called you friend. And Roswell, thank you for teaching me that you can't be a hero if you yourself need a hero. Because I'm not a hero, but I want to be. And I can be more than that. I know it sounds like this is all a downer, but I promise you it's not. I'm thankful because this is the hardest 13 days I've ever experienced. But I made it. We made it. Through highs and lows, I know there were many people that helped me make this journey, and I will never be able to repay this kindness. So as long as you'll have me, help me, and hold me, I will stay and try to find out what it means to be a hero. For you, and for me. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my story, for being a part of it, and for making me a part of yours. Because it's our story. All of ours. And can someone please take me out for a drink finally? I have not had a single drop of alcohol since I got here.
Yes, yes.
I know where there's some alcohol.
That's our hero. That's our hero.
Thank you, Royale.
Thank you, Royale.
That's my hero.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, that was good.
Can we have another presentation?
I'm sorry?
What? Presentation?
Can we have another self-presentation of Royale?
Oh, flex.
Yes, please.
Flex for us.
Flex?
One
All
more
right,
for
all right,
the
all right.
road.
Carrots?
Show off that tail.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
I am Royale from the Kingdom of Flexington.
Oh.
Oh my god.
He grabbed the drink with his flex.
Oh my god.
He's a
Holy shit.
That was so cool.
Oh, guys, I think my train ride's here.
No.
I think I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. Like, you know, a little more earlier than everyone else. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
But hey,
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher Mark Zuckerberg.
Sir Daddy.
See you anytime. Sir Daddy.
Hey, girl can't make one mistake in this world.
Sorry about that time I tried to shoot you with my crossbow.
Yeah, can we see you all?
Mr. Zaddy, I started out being incredibly confused by you, but I've come to really appreciate you. You're wonderful.
Can we watch you take the train, sir?
That one
Oh, you guys want to watch me
Wave goodbye to you?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad like taking you guys away from this.
No, let's see the train, and then we
can all come back.
We'll come back.
We'll just come
Yeah,
back.
we can all come back.
We have to ride your train before you go.
Okay, okay.
Alright,
okay.
train
All right,
time?
let's
Train
do
time?
one ride around the town.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
One round together.
Getting shot.
Wait.
Where? Oh, this way.
Where?
Alright, let's go.
No?
Train station.
Holy.
Oh yes.
The one
Oh
near the
no. We have to say goodbye already. Bye already.
Do you wish not to ride the train? In truth, the engineer, he must leave before we can all finish.
I know.
And they'd like to ride on the train with him one last time.
I know. If
I cannot hear you now, but yes.
You guys can go. I think I just need a minute.
I see. Please take all the time you need, sir.
Thank you. I'm not reading chat right now, but just know I'm okay, guys. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. Just focused. I'm very tired too. Don't worry. Everything is fine.
Oh, Mr. Vitruvius, are you coming?
No, I'm okay.
What's up? Are you okay?
No, I'm alright. Please, I don't want to hold. You should be on there with everyone else.
I don't think it would hurt to see him for the last time before he leaves.
I know. I know I'll see him again. I really need just a moment, please.
Okay. No worries then.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay.
I imagine you must be very tired, sir.
Yeah.
We are nearing the end.
Mm.
We are nearing the end. There's only 4 of us left to speak.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Are you alright?
I'll be okay.
You know what? Here, take this marshmallow. I just finished roasting it. And also, take this plate of honey glazed ham, in case you need it. I'll be cheering you on. Even if you can't say what you want to say, that's okay. I'll be cheering you on. You got this.
Okay.
If you need me to be here, I'll hold your hand as well. I'll come sit in the jail. Surely there's enough room.
In truth, Nabubu, I had wondered for a time if you may someday join us in this prison.
Mayhaps. I don't know.
You're simply too kind to everyone, villains included.
Well, if you consider me talking to you guys throughout all of this as betrayal, then I would belong in this jail too.
Mm.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Nabubu.
Jail.
My bad. I'll get out of this.
Oh, you're good.
Aha. Yes, nobody caught me as a villain except for one guy.
What the fuck is this
I'm
so mad because I knew Sheriff Sonny was with Vitruvius the whole time and I couldn't prove it, so I never called him out on it. I'm so mad, man.
You know the money.
When I know you're with Vitruvius, but I can't prove it.
But I can't prove it.
Well, I mean, Calvin, it was that for like, I think when we first started like hanging out, like I knew.
You think I could go next?
Yeah.
My thing is going to 12 hours.
No worries.
Almost there.
Oh yeah, I'm already
Yeah,
at
yeah,
13
yeah.
hours, so.
Let's
Yeah,
knock this
guys.
out. Let's knock this out.
Take the
Oh,
button.
Let's knock this out.
If you get closer to
Lock in,
12, watch out.
everyone.
Lock in.
We're
Alright.
locking.
I started late, so I can go
After,
later.
right?
Okay,
We're locking in.
so Leo, your turn.
Okay. Yes, please.
There's still some people, but it's okay.
It's okay.
should we
we're
wait a
just
bit?
gonna
That's
keep
their.
going.
That's on them. Okay, L2 is going next.
Woo! Okay.
L2 is going.
Alright.
Now.
Well, I'm very nervous, but I'm gonna give it my best. Alright. Hello, guys. I know we've been sitting here long, and we don't have much time, so I'll try my best to get through this as quickly as possible. I'm sure you know me as Guildmaster Leo, or hero for the guild I had made, helping people out and providing materials for adventures. However, as you can see right now, I ended up as a villain. I'm sure a lot of you are confused at why I turned, so I'd like to share a little story of my experiences here. And take some time to thank some people along the way. So before I came to this world, I was just a random married guy. My wife's name is Valochan, by the way. So when I arrived here, I was so scared and just wanted to get back to my waifu, Valochan. When I arrived here, I was very uncertain if I could live long enough to find a way back to Valochan. And so I made an adventurers guild to gather information and to also help others that were in the same situation as me. Before I knew it, I had made many friends despite our various backgrounds and had so much fun every day, adventuring and helping people out. However, a man named L changed that. He stole every single important item I had gathered up until that day, and constantly lied and deceived me to think that the world is against me, stealing my pets, Leo mates, burning down my church. I don't know if it was his fault though, but burning down my church. Killing Father Freyed. Yeah, he killed Father Freyed. And also traumatizing my friends and family, and many other things. I had cried for help, finding El, and making him pay, but nobody in the town council listened, and even decided to seek El for help. Nobody listened. Nobody. But Vitruvius. As he became the villain of the town, our goals aligned, and since none of the villagers even cared about my cries of help, I turned my heart and soul over to Vitruvius, and became an enemy of the town. Through my travels, I had gained a family in Vitruvius, Calvin and Royale, but burned many bridges with my old friends by lying. I even caused a sage, Violet, to take his own life because of my mistakes. I realized soon these mistakes, and decided at the last moment, before killing El, to not punish him, but give him the kindness and forgiveness that the sage and many others have given to me, and thus a happy ending. First, I'd like to thank my brothers in arms, Vitruvius, Calvin, Royale, and of course, although not in the Knights of ours, the sage, Violet. You were all there for me when nobody else could, and taught me how to love, even when I felt betrayed with nowhere to go. Next, I would like to thank Shu and the late Father Freed, who's not with us right now, and everyone who joined the Church of Chat, as well as the ones who branched off to the House of Yuri. I hope you liked my Yuri on Ice present, by the way. You guys gave me comfort, especially during the beginning, as I was scared being in a new world. I would also like to give a special thanks to Miss Lamp, as when I was feeling really down from my item stolen, I had rows and rows of potions and books. She left a present in front of my guild, containing some potions and other things that were gifted to me that was stolen. It was so sweet, and it helped me regain my will to keep the guild going, and continue to keep helping people, even when I did turn into a villain. Finally, I would like to thank my homie, my neighbor, Omi. He's literally the Vibe King. Every time I was down or exhausted from working tirelessly in the guild, I hear him fly past me yapping, screaming, doing his shit, doing his Omi shit, you know? Or when he comes up to me excited to show me what he has been working on. As we are neighbors, we live really close to each other. I instantly felt better with his energy, and had so many fun moments with him. There's still so many other people I would like to thank, but if I thanked everyone, it would take until tomorrow morning. But I'd just like to thank everyone who I interacted with, because in my own world, I never go outside. I'm famous as the two-step king. I only take 2 steps per day, but anyways, I don't really like interacting with people, so but with y'all, I would even leave Valochan to chill with you guys anytime. I love you guys all. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, brother.
That's
oh
my
Go outside, go outside, bro.
We're outside right now.
Wait,
outside right now. What do you mean?
I'm fine in this cage
Should
right now.
Should I put this thing down?
I'm fine in this cage.
Miss Boog?
We're touching grass right now.
Yes. Should I, where do you like me to put it? Give me a place.
How big is it?
Hold on, is that the
It's
fucking
really large.
Jew?
Oh, no.
Can we wait until everyone...
Wait until later.
Wait.
Well, I have to
Lady
sleep
has to
right now.
go.
Yeah. So if anyone...
Oh.
Yeah, because I have all the
someone
sand
else will
right
have to
now.
hold it then?
If anyone else
Yeah.
is here, Boog, you take it.
Oh, okay.
Good luck.
The disappointment.
Goodbye forever, Miss Eileen.
Goodbye, everyone.
Right off into the sunset.
Bye-bye.
Love you, Miss Eileen.
Bye-bye.
Love you, Miss Eileen.
Thank you.
This cavern is beautiful.
Fine.
Yes, thank you.
Wait, not me.
Well,
there they go.
he did it.
That's crazy.
You know,
All right.
I have work in like 4 hours, but I'm just not gonna sleep. We just end the server. I go to work.
Yeah. Perfect.
So true. All right,
ball.
Sir Calvin.
I'm gonna die.
I was curious
in the
among
order.
us.
Oh, okay.
I was curious among us what the true order would be.
Okay.
Oh. Why?
Curious what?
Oh,
I imagine after all the words that have been exchanged here today, you may hope for something less of a what they call a word salad for me. So I will do my very best. I am prone to be a bit flowery at times with the words that leave my tongue. In truth, I am what one calls a homunculus. You see, rather than being born naturally, I was made artificially through alchemy. It has me a bit uneasy sharing this in the company of so many, but I must admit that entering my world this way has brought me a great deal of misery over the years. I've grappled with my identity. I've wondered if I can be considered human with such an origin. Moreover, the person that brought me into this world was a peerlessly wicked witch. A woman detested so much by the people they called her Madeline the Heartless. I wondered too if something with a heart could possibly come from someone without one. I spent my entire life in isolation with this woman, and it was cramped, but I loved her very dearly. I love her still, now. In truth, I lost her some time ago. She fell in battle, far from home, and drained of her magic, she was transported to some other world entirely. I know not if this is that world, if she is here among us now. But I stepped through a summoning gate in search of her, and I found myself here. In truth, my first priority has always been to find her, to bring her home. And so I wanted to learn all the magic I could, become as powerful as I could. If I could learn everything this place had to offer, I thought perhaps I might find her, and I might bring her home. The people I met here, both on the first day and on any subsequent day, you lot are the first people I've ever met. First friends I've ever made. I would name individuals among the townspeople as others here today have, but in truth, I would have to continue through a roll call comprised of everyone sitting here, featuring a thorough recount of every interaction that we've had. Please trust that even the briefest encounter meant much to me. To my neighbors, and to any others that I've met in my time here, please trust that I have more gratitude than I could ever articulate to you in words. Sincerely, I could not have picked a kinder people to betray. I should, however, show special gratitude to the Knights of Ours. Though I regret that my allegiance to these kind men may have brought others worry, I will never regret the time that we shared together. You see, the Knights showed me a companionship I had never experienced before. They are as a family to me. Oh, see, I also don't regret it because lightning magic is really freaking cool.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Whatever. What the hell?
What the hell? You're hurting yourself.
Oh!
Sugoi.
Sugoi.
Heck yeah.
But
Continue.
Omi, I've got to stop sitting by you, you fucker.
but I digress.
Continue.
I must thank you for showing me your kindness and for sharing such beautiful memories with me. I learned much of my time here. In truth, I was not meant to be the one to kill Lament. I've grown far stronger than I realized in this time, but more than that, I believe that I may have learned what it means to be human through kind-hearted people like you. This is, perhaps, among the most precious, valuable troves of knowledge that I've encountered in my studies. I've said this to some here before, but I have always counted time among our most valuable currencies. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart. for sharing your time with me.
Thank you.
Oh, Calvin!
That is all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Calvin.
Love you, Calvin! We love you!
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Calvin.
You betrayed us time and all that.
You still
How
betrayed
am I
him.
not know you betrayed us though? Look,
I can fix it.
is your name
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Lucky?
I'd rather get hit by lightning.
What's
my turn?
Lucky Chan?
You ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, let me. I need a marshmallow. There you go.
Yeah. Raise it up.
Say the
It's
thing.
the sheriff.
Whoa there.
Sheriff.
Whoa there.
Whoa there.
Whoa
there.
Whoa there.
Hey.
Sheriff. Don't mind me. I'm just... Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Auntie, hi!
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Lucky. Maybe some people know me as L. Maybe some know me as Lament. That one, maybe for only like a day and a half. I wrote something actually, so I'm gonna be reading from it. 1 second. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Okay, perfect. All right. I arrived in this world like everyone else, confused, yet full of curiosity. That curiosity led to a path I didn't know would be this current ending. How would I know? Reincarnation was possible. I was killed the first time by Leo and created a fragmentation of myself, another personality within me, with the name of L. I noticed things changed, and I couldn't control it most of the time, but I could see and hear everything he did. You know, from causing chaos, probably changing some signs from close to open, and back and forth. You know, things like that. Just little things. However, Leo killed me once again soon after, and thus created more fragmentations. And it only made... wait, sorry, I think wait. It's a little long. Leo killed me a second time, and it only made and it made Lament. Lament is that personality that you probably don't know that much because he spent most of the time hidden, right? He became so powerful to the point that he could take control of my body completely. My goal was to set on adventures and meet many friends, you know, as Lucky. L's goal was to cause mischief and blow up the town. Yeah, that was his goal. He wanted to blow up the town. Crazy. That was his thought of a joke, I guess. Thankfully, that didn't happen. Lament, or as Calvin says, lament, just wanted everyone to come together against one enemy. Hurt people to turn them against each other. Manipulate the world to his advantage. And watch the fireworks Vitruvius would make for him. He was a little weird. A little too much. One of my favorite moments was at the very beginning with the Sky Brethren, Moneyweather, Albus, and Nyx Maltaire. They were the friendliest, most funny people to adventure with in my beginnings. I know L was very fond of Roswell. Sad that they couldn't say their goodbyes. Lament was buried alive until he finally died, and I am very thankful for Vitruvius, or Willerton II, for his determination.
Oh, sorry.
It was very inspiring all throughout. Also, Mayor Clifford Alexis, or Alexis Clifford, whatever you want to say it, because, well, he would always bring a laugh out of me no matter the situation. Nevertheless, I want to say thank you for everyone, for even though I did do maybe some bad things around the town, at the end of the day, you still received me and showed me everything that I missed, and I am very thankful and very grateful for all of these memories the past 13 days. And yeah, thank you everyone.
Thank you, Al.
Love you, Lucky. Love you, Lucky.
Sheriff, are you all right?
Where is he?
Sheriff?
He's having an issue with his brain. Give him a moment.
Whoa there.
Well, he can go last then.
Yeah,
He's
he
the
can go
sheriff
last.
around
We
these
can keep
days.
going.
He's the sheriff.
I think the sheriff should go last.
All right, I agree.
I still can't
Who's the
believe you
last in
almost
this
had me
chamber?
disrespect,
Willard.
Willard's in the second.
But I didn't. It's
Oh,
fine.
Willard's in the second. Yeah, Willard's in the second.
Willard's in
sorry.
the second.
Vending
Okay.
machine needs to go.
Hi.
Who is that? Wait, who needs to go?
Velociraptor?
Willard's in the
Oh,
second.
shut
Willard in the
he's gone.
second.
Oh.
Verticalius?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Ventriloquist?
Voltron?
Did your
You
voice?
got this!
Did you use your voice?
Um,
Oh, never mind.
I had a speech written, but I don't think I want to read it anymore. I'm very tired. I'm sorry. I'd like to thank Calvin for being very kind to me, for letting me be someone that people could rely on. It's not something I'm used to. I need to slow down. I'm sorry. Coming up with these words off the top of my head is very hard. I tried to think about writing something else, but it couldn't do much while I was inside but look at the floor. When I came back yesterday, there was a strange feeling that there was more to come. I felt I'd properly atoned for all of it, and everyone seemed happy. But there was something strange underneath it all. I couldn't stop feeling like, even though this only lasted a few days, and I felt like I had fully changed my heart and that I had become a person that I was proud to be, that there were parts of my life I would never get back. The issue really is that I think I expected for people to truly accept me in a way that perhaps after everything that's happened I don't think is possible anymore. And I thought that I would have a chance, but that I'm suddenly realizing that's not the case. People here who have changed my life, people like Calvin and Leo and Granny, who gives out her lovely figs, Doc, who I love to fish with, Lucas, who is always making me laugh, Omi, who is also always making me laugh. But I realize that I think, well, you will all always be a part of my life. I know that I won't be a part of yours. I don't know how to describe what this feels like, but once you reach this point and you expect, even after a change of heart, to go back to people that you love, I really thought that it would be possible, but it's not, and that's okay. I wish...
Oh, boo-hoo, you big dumb idiot! We all love you! Shut up! Sorry.
True.
No, you're right.
Why do you run? Surely you know by now that you can't outrun me.
No me.
I'm afraid I won't allow that.
That's right.
I don't understand what's happening anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to both of you. We can't talk here. This is impossible.
Shall we go to my tower?
No, I just want to sit here.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the best way of saying all of this. I thought my speech would be different. I thought that things would go differently, but I feel
You are under no obligation to say or to not say anything.
all of this feels far too real to me. And I had written a speech and I liked it, but then when everyone's was much longer, I felt embarrassed and I wanted to make it longer, but I think about half of my speech was about Unibubu, and then I do not think that this is something you have done to slight me. I don't think this is any fault of anyone's but mine. I thought, because, well, you three are all incredibly special to me. I think, Nabubu, if you hadn't found me when you did, I would never have been saved at all. And I thought that perhaps I felt I didn't expect to be a highlight or anything, but when you didn't mention me at all, I realized that, of course, I don't deserve it at all. Every step I've taken, I've hurt your trust so many times. And I thought maybe things would be okay now that we had put all the water under the bridge, but I suppose that's not the case. And that's fine. I wish I could have done a speech where we laughed and went through all of the great things that happened. I could have thanked so many people. But I can't feel anything. My heart is beating out of my chest, my hands are numb, and this is selfish and it's idiotic, and I'm sorry for wasting everyone's time.
Not at all. Thank you so much for telling me that. Come here, you. You know, I just want to say that I'm sorry for making you feel this way. That was never my intention.
Don't
I'm sorry for
apologize.
making you
It's not
feel
your fault.
excluded.
It's not your fault.
You know, I was actually planning on talking to you after the bonfire.
Huh?
And I was planning to have a chat with you right after the bonfire. Right after everyone left. And sorry, this took a long time. This took much longer than I expected. But
Yeah.
I really wanted to chat with you after this.
Oh.
I really did. And I was preparing. And I thought that we were running out of time and the server was closing. So I tried to make my speech as short as possible.
Huh.
But I wanted to talk to you about something else. I wanted to tell you that, number one, I really love you, Mr. Vitruvius. I really... Thank goodness you're back. Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened there. The ley lines glitched for a second. And I think something funny happened, but I'm so sorry for that. Wow, I'm so happy I get to talk to you now. Finally! Okay. Well, first of all, I just want to say that you are really valid in your feelings of feeling that way. And even though it might not be in my intention, I'm really sorry that I did make you feel hurt. It must have felt really saddening to not be included, and for that I really do apologize.
Okay.
But I want to affirm that number one, I love you so much, Mr. Vitruvius. To me, you're almost like a father figure. You've taught me magic, you've taught me so much about the world. On the first day, you even protected me from Mr. Clifford Relexis when he was talking about witchcraft and like, oh, witches are evil and you should not do that. And I remember you specifically walking up and said, do you have a problem against witchcraft? And I was like, oh, save me, save me. And you did. And you talked about how magic can be beautiful, it can be healing, it can bring creation and life. And I had sparkles in my eyes because I was like, wow, that sounds incredible. I would like to see that world. And From then, I remember you told me about, okay, first you have to make a novice tomb, and then after that, you make a few glyphs, and it's simple as this. Of number one, there's the stealth one, and then there's this other projectile one, and I was like, wow, this is so fascinating. I would love to talk to this person more. And time again, you have been a joy and a pleasure to talk to, and time again, every single time I go to a group event, I look for you in the crowd, because I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy hanging out with you. And I've told you this before, but I'll say it again, which is why I felt weak a lot of the times. Of course, because I didn't know a lot of spells, but also because I felt really weak because I specifically couldn't help you when you needed me to. And for that, I'll always feel really sad that I wasn't able to help you. For that, I'll always feel sad that I wasn't able to be there for you in your time of need and potentially stop you from going down that road. And for that, I always wish I could have done more. And to be there for you when you needed me the most and looking for Elle and Roswell. But I also want to mention that in the last few days, I also have been really, really sad. Because to me, it feels real too. It feels so incredibly real when you looked at me in the eye and you said, I don't want to hear another word out of you. It felt so incredibly real when you said, you're just like the rest of them. And it felt so real. And I cried so much. But that is also why I needed to say thank you to Mr. Zealand, to Willerton. And there was a lot more people I wanted to mention too, but I was scared that I would talk too much like I did in my electoral mayor candidate thing. And so I decided to keep it short. But I also want to mention that because I reflected a bit. I thought about the fact that I couldn't help you. I thought about the fact that you never trusted me to tell me where your home is. And I don't blame you. I'm not very good at telling lies. But because of that, it made me hard to help you. It was so hard for me to help you. I wanted to go to your house and say good morning, but I couldn't. I wanted to go check in on you, but I didn't know where you were. Even if I wanted to give you a present, the only place I could leave it at was the end point, and I didn't even know when you would be there, or if you would even check there. And so it was really, really hard for me to lean on your shoulder, especially when I was crying a lot these past few days because of what you said. But you apologized, and I feel much better. And even though you still did fire FFF me, we talked about it. I feel so much better. And you said, oh no, Boo Boo, I don't think you should trust me because I don't even trust myself. But you saw your father. You confronted him. He was old and scrawny and tiny. And you're free now. You're free. And I'm free from having to be hurt by the voices of your father. And so what I really wanted to talk to you about after the bonfire was that I'm really excited for a future together with you. I'm really excited to be able to lean on your shoulder for when poo-poo bum-bum things happen, because they will. Storms will always come, just as Boog said. And so what I really wanted to say to you after this is that I am excited to live out a life with you, to lean on your shoulder and to cry and to confide in you, because now I know where you are. And now I know that I can trust in you. I can trust in your word. I know you still love magic and you still love the beauty of it and the life it brings. But I know it was a hard decision for you to give it up. And I'm proud of you. You've stuck to that. I now know I can come by the community center and say hi to you. Say good morning. Have a chat over maybe one of your honey cheesecakes. Because I live close now. You know where I live. I know where you live. I'm strong now. I can help you. I can defend you. And that is what I wanted to say. I'm very, very excited and very, very hopeful to hang out with you more, to lean on you more, and to grow in our life together. Yeah!
I'm sorry for making this all so much more difficult than it needed to be.
No.
I don't think I understand people and words very well. I wish that more of this made sense. I don't know why I feel so differently about things than maybe I might be expected to. I don't know why I hear these words and I believe them, and yet I still feel empty, and even though I'm surrounded by both of you, I still feel alone. And this is... I don't know if either of you could change that. I don't know why I feel this way. It's like...
I won't dare to describe what you're feeling. But I know a thing or two about feeling alone, even in the company of others. And I know a thing or two about not fully understanding or not being able to fully trust the words I hear. Still don't have everything figured out. But in my time, I have found that I don't need to understand everything. I don't need to figure everything out. And it is a good thing that I don't always feel the same as others. For in monotony, as an identical piece of a monolith, there's nothing left of import, nothing of value. And I feel that even if one cannot align with what is expected of them, that is no cause for shame. There is much beauty in your perspective and in your experiences and in who you are. As an individual, you have brought great joy. I can say, at the very least, to those of us here.
I don't... I want so badly. I want so badly to cry, but I just don't feel anything. I feel so... It's not... Difference is something to celebrate in people, but I don't feel different. I feel other. And I wish I could change how that... The hardest part is that this is goodbye. After this moment, we have no more time. And I wanted so badly to be able to make a speech where I could make you laugh, and perhaps I would cry a little too. All of the speeches done by everyone in the crowd were so beautiful. I wanted to thank so many of them. But I cannot find the words. I cannot see anything. All of this, everything I'm looking at, everything I feel, it's nothing. It's nothing. I don't even know if the word nothing describes it. It's less. If I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish that this ending had been better. I am so sorry. I wish that this had not happened now. Why after so much time does this have to happen now? Why am I looking over an abyss and I see it falling away from me and there's nothing I can do? I don't understand it at all.
Mr. Vitruvius, it's all right. I love listening to you talk, and even if it's not about happy things, I'm honored and I'm so grateful that you trust us enough to open up to us about something so personal and something that you're really struggling with. Thank you for caring and sharing that with us. It's a privilege. And I'm so happy because I want to halven that sorrow. I want to carry half that weight with all of these people here. And maybe you feel a little bit less of that burden. But I want to say first of all that it must have been really hard for you. It must have felt so lonely. It must have felt so exhausting to constantly doubt people's words, to question why don't you react the same way as other people do? Why don't you understand words and people the same way? It must have been really, really hard. You must have felt really sad by that. And I know that you've struggled a lot. But at the same time, I think similar to what I said to Calvin in the monastery the other day, is that I think something similar between you two that I have noticed is that sometimes we can feel other. Sometimes we can feel alone in a group of people. I'm sure a lot of us here know that feeling all too well. But despite that, I think you have something that I admire so much. And that is why I gave you the name Blazing Hot. Do you want to know what I admire so much about you?
What?
Huh?
Hmm?
Well, what I admire so much about you is your honesty and your compassion for people. Even though you did so much to try to be a scary big evil guy, not ever once did your heart leave the people. You were always thinking of them. Even though your body acted maybe differently from how you wish to, you still tried to love the people in your own way. Even if I disagree with it, even other people disagree with the methods, you still have so much love. Even when you still struggle to understand people and you're hurt by their words, you could have maybe blown up the whole town immediately. But you tried and you tried and you tried to think of every possible way to still love the people from afar, to play the role that you believe you were cast into. And above all, you never once hid in the shadows and did this. You were honest. You were honest to me. And it's like you said, even your crimes, they were obvious and they were loud and they were violent. Because your heart is so big. Your heart burns so bright, like a blazing fire. And sometimes that fire burns a little too bright. You end up hurting yourself. Like I said earlier, I think you're someone that struggles to forgive yourself quite a lot. And me too sometimes. I'm sure all of us here, especially the Knights of Oz, I think all of us do struggle sometimes to give grace and kindness to ourselves. But I think you have been doing really, really well. You overcame something really scary. You overcame death. You allowed yourself to die. Even if I wasn't the one that did it, you still died. And honestly, that's even braver that you still accepted death and it wasn't me that did it. That's so brave. You're doing so good. And so even if you stare into the face of the abyss and it stares back at you and collapses, leaving nothing behind, you're still taking step by step. You're still moving forward. Even if you look around you and all you see is the void, I can see from my perspective that you are taking tiny little steps. And I'm very, very, very proud of you. And this too shall pass. These feelings right now that are really big and really scary, maybe tomorrow morning they'll feel less big and less scary. Then maybe another day will come where they feel big and scary again, but I'm sure all of us will be there with you to help ride this wave out together, to navigate these feelings. Even if I can't change the way your brain works, even if I can't change your brain worms and how they tell you and the way you view yourself, that's okay. We'll still be here. We'll still listen to your worries. we'll still assure you that you are so loved more than you ever know. And that even if you can't see it, for your eyes are blinded by the abyss that consumes you, that's okay. From our perspective, we can see it. And even if some days you make no steps at all, and you just want to lie down and collapse and just, that's okay too. We need that. We need those days too. And so, it's okay. It's okay. We're here for you, and we care you so much. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Let me get that for you. Let me get that for you. Oh no. There we go.
You must forgive me, I attacked the wrong man.
Like to head on, if it's okay.
I think I'm seeing now there are no words to describe what I'm feeling, or I think now that will make this feeling go away. And that's fine.
And goodbye to you all too. Farewell.
Okay.
I think let's just lie here and go to sleep. And maybe I'll have a dream where none of this happened. And maybe in that dream I might feel a little bit better.
It's okay to rest. You've worked very, very hard. You've had a very long week. You've had a very big day. And it must have been really, really exhausting. And I would assume all of us feel a bit overwhelmed, but I would say especially you. You've had such a big day today,
okay.
yesterday, the day before that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's all of you. Calvin, I love you. Fuck this fucking thing. Fuck this fucking thing. Fuck this fucking nightmare. Fuck this fucking stupid fucking thing. Fuck this fucking stupid fucking shit. This fucking stupid thing. Fuck this shit straight up your fucking asshole. Just go and fuck yourself, you stupid fucking piece of fucking shit. You just get the fuck out of my way, you piece of fucking shit. Jesus fucking
Who the fuck
Christ.
are you talking to?
I'm talking to myself.
Why are you always so negative, huh?
Please leave me alone.
Should we go greet him halfway, or?
Who cares?
Okay.
Well, you'd want his body, maybe.
Thank goodness you're okay.
I will illuminate the area a bit better.
I think if I'm going to... I think if I'm going to be able to do this, I need to be able to speak out of character, because this is not working.
Okay.
That is okay.
That is okay. I'll end my stream.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still streaming. It's fine. It's fine. It's literally...
This project is closed. The event is over.
Yeah.
There's no need to
Yeah,
roleplay
exactly.
anymore unless you want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All I wanted to say is that I'm really disappointed that this whole thing upset me so much. I think that it's because this character feels incredibly special to me, and I think there are shades of myself that became part of the character, And I think that when we play, I wind up method acting incredibly hard to the point where when something for the character would hurt so much, it does feel like, even though I, can, after we log off, I can separate myself emotionally, while I'm in there, it does feel so powerful. And I think that today, with how long the speeches went and how early that sort of emotional shift happened, I think that I just feel very numb, and I wish that I could have delivered more emotionally, because this has been such a special experience, and I just feel very disappointed about this being where it all ends. I wish that there could have been more tears, or that I could have said something that made more sense. I'm really sorry if any of you didn't speak at all. If there was anyone left to go after me, that
you were the last man.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So that's all it is that I am so tired, and I wish I had better words for this, and I feel so embarrassed. But all I wanted to say is that you all have been incredible scene partners. You have been incredible to play with. You have been amazing at creating this world that has been a joy to step into. And I think that there's something to be said about how fantastic it feels to completely lose yourself in a character like this, and to feel as though you live life as that character. But I think that tonight was a pretty terrible storm of random little things where obviously none of you haven't said anything wrong at all in a literal sense. Like, it all makes perfect sense within the plot, within the characters, everything. I think I just connected so well with the character I'm playing, and it's kind of, I'm trying to bring up an emotional response to it, and I'm trying to have something that may have been a big emotional moment, but then 3 hours passed and I became so tired and I didn't speak, and it all just sort of sucks. All I know is that I want to do this again, and that there have been plenty of resolutions, plenty of big moments that can be, sort of the de facto ending for these characters, and we can say goodbye to them in, a really positive way, and it's fine. I just want to say thank you all for putting up with this. I know I feel weird. It seems very weird, like, emotionally, to be feeling these things, and to kind of express them in a game like fucking Minecraft, as it feels so bizarre, but it does, when you spend this much time in there, it just feels so incredibly real. All these emotions are so effective and so real.
We are consistently streaming unreasonably long hours on a daily basis, and have been doing so for so many days. And even aside from that, as you mentioned, relating to your character and method acting, I can relate a lot to that. I built the character around like a line of thinking that I struggled with a lot when I was younger, in hopes of kind of exploring that now that I've moved on a bit from it, and in hopes of sharing that mindset with others, showcasing it a little bit so others may be exposed to the idea of people being this way. And the tears that I've cried over this experience were real, and they were not restricted to moments we shared here on stream.
Oh yeah,
mine too.
I'm so dehydrated.
There have been several nights now that I've laid in bed with my gut in knots and tears and snot rolling down my face.
I've been crying for 12 hours for 4 days, bro. It's It's so real.
If you commit so heavily to it, especially in this context of heavier roleplay, I feel like it's impossible to not feel something for the character that you're playing, regardless of how much you can relate to them personally.
I think the hard, like, Jesus, it's like, for me, I think what was so hard was, I was so excited to get to play, a villain character. I thought this and it has been incredibly fun and really interesting, and like a great exercise as an actor. But I think, like, social media, seeing people get so invested that, you know, talking about how much they hate the character and how they can't stand him, and then feeling so much of yourself in the character and all of these little bits and pieces of yourself that make a part of the character who he is, and like, you know, having to just push past that and remember that it's all an act, and that people aren't saying that about you, but in a sense it does feel like they're saying that about you. The thing is, I wouldn't trade this experience for anything, because even though it's been so intense emotionally and it's been so unbelievably hard on my body and my headspace and everything, it's still, this is something that could never have happened otherwise. It's something that could never have, you know, like, I think that as I feel as though I've grown so much from it, and I don't fully know who I'm going to be after this is over. And I mean, obviously, Calyx, I knew you quite well before this started, but you know, the rest of you, I essentially I've met in some capacity before, but I only really know, you know, Nabubu. I didn't know you before this. I only know Nabubu, and then after the server closes, Nabubu is not going to exist anymore, and that's like a really insanely sad feeling. You know,
how do you handle that?
Exactly. You make a friend and you spend all day hanging out, and then, but their friend was played by an actor essentially, and then, you know, it's like there was this thing about the movie Lincoln where Daniel Day-Lewis stays in character throughout the entire 3-month shoot, and then Joseph Gordon-Levitt says, yeah, I knew Abraham Lincoln for 3 months, and then I finally got to meet Daniel Day-Lewis right at the end. And there's something to be said about the emotional experience there. It's a very strange thing.
I worried about that as well. I was so concerned. I was like, are we all just not going to hang out after this? Are we just not going to talk?
Yeah, right. Right.
Like, there's a very legitimate sense of grief.
All of you guys are just going to be gone. Yeah, I was grieving, yeah. But then I thought about it, because I was like, I'm not going to let that happen. No freaking way. I'm going to annoy all of you guys, because I don't want it to end. And if it makes you feel any better, Nabubu's not gone. She's based off literally my inner child. Yeah. She's literally based off my inner child. And I would say that I actually I'm in real life, I think I'm a lot more similar to Vox. I'm a lot similar to Vitruvius and to the Knights of Ours and to these hurt people, because I would say I am someone that also struggles to figure myself immensely, to the same degree that Vitruvius does. And I also have the same amount of potential daddy issues as well that Vitruvius does, and mother issues that he probably also does. And so I relate extremely much to him. But I thought about it, and I thought that what she said earlier, what she said about she's excited for the future to come and to spend more times with you and to cry on your shoulder, that goes for Nabubu in this fictional world, but that goes for me too, because I want to be all of your friends. I want to continue hanging out with you guys, because I genuinely really like talking to you guys. And so if it makes you feel any better, a lot of what Nabubu feels and a lot of what she said comes directly from me as well. And I completely understand with the sadness that you felt earlier of also people criticizing your character, because I know a lot of people, townspeople, commenters, they all doubted and they said, damn, Nabubu's kind of dumb. I don't like her right now. She's being really naive.
Yeah, that must suck to see as well, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, because it feels like a direct hit on my inner child, my most vulnerable parts of myself that I don't like sharing with other people. Is that sometimes, I am too trusting. So what? Sometimes I am stupid. I am just a glutton. I have one brain cell. I am too trusting, and I end up getting hurt. So freaking what? Not to mention this entire thing with Vitruvius. Holy moly, there have been multiple men in my life who have said the exact same thing but also hurt me, and that's a story for another time. But I digress. I digress. So that was PTSD all over again. That was so much PTSD all over again. I was having war flashbacks. When I say I cried much, I had war flashbacks in my head the whole time.
I'm so sorry.
No, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, because I also understand that, Vitruvius is just a character, okay? You don't actually mean to, do evil things.
Oh, of course
you just are playing a role. Yeah, exactly. I know that. And I know even through your character, even the character of Vitruvius, deep down, I know he's a good guy. I know he has a big heart. And so I want you to know that you're definitely not alone in feeling that this is super duper duper real, because it's hard to play a character convincingly if you don't have the life experiences to back it up. Yeah.
Indeed. Well, guys, I'm really grateful we had a chance to unwind after all of that. I definitely need a few days to decompress and think about like why, because I think I sort of had this moment where like when I heard like the speech and then I thought about like how Vitruvius would have felt about, you know, having all of this experience, you know, and caring about Nabubu so much, and then, you know, to feel like she didn't really, you know, he looks for consequence so much and then he realizes the consequences, oh, these people actually will always view him differently now. And I've thought about like those times when something emotionally kind of hits you and you can't really speak to anyone, you can't really do anything, and I felt like I wanted to channel that into like, maybe I can make my speech extremely emotional, maybe I can do something that's really, really powerful. But then I've been up for like 15 hours and 3 more hours passed, and I felt so emotional. I was breathing so hard and my heart was beating so fast, and I was like, I just have to keep this going. I have to keep this moment going. And then finally it happens, and then Mary fucking yells at me, and I'm like, emotionally in character, I'm like, there's no way I would be able to stand there and face people, and I'm trying to cry, but I'm dehydrated. And I think having this moment with you lot is really sobering, and it's a lovely way, I think, of kind of in real life bringing me back to reality, because I think I have been way too invested in this whole experience to the point where, even though it has been wonderful, it is so long term very not healthy for you to get this stuck into something like this.
Absolutely
you know,
not.
Absolutely
Especially
not.
on the villain side.
Yeah. Jesus.
I don't know how to return to my normal activities after this.
I don't know who
no
I am
idea.
anymore. I don't know who I am
Genuinely,
anymore.
even on a lighter note, in normal conversations lately, I've been saying things like, in any case, passed away. You must forgive me. I'm using these words normally. It's so much. It's so weird.
I'm just DMing people like, yeah.
Like, there's so much of him in me now, and I don't know how to move on from it.
No, me too. It's so that's so real though. That's so incredibly real. And I found that like when I've had like, you know, a few moments to maybe speak to someone in real life, you know, call somebody or go see somebody for a little bit, I always, like, if I am distracted for like 1 second, I'm thinking about the server. Like, if I am not looking at, like, if I'm not actively engaged in conversation, if I zone out in the middle of a conversation, which I do all the time, I'll immediately start thinking about like, what happened on the server yesterday? What am I going to do tomorrow? Like, what's my plan for all of this happening? And then I'm like, real life doesn't exist. My thoughts are only of this, which is not healthy. And I need to get back to real life. But Jesus Christ, what a crazy experience. I guess if I was to say, you know, my version of one of those speeches that everybody did, it would just kind of be to say that I kind of feel like I've fundamentally changed as a person, and I think I understand so much more about what I want to do with my life. And I think that because I've been very disappointed with my general work and the kind of content that I've been putting out, because I feel so lost and not really sure of what I care about. And then being able to fully invest myself into something like this has given me so much direction and purpose. And, you know, just hearing people say that I'm a good actor or that I'm, like, you know, doing this really well gives me so much purpose, and it makes me so much more focused. And, you know, to get to do it with all of you guys and to have this band of characters who have, you know, had their stories wound up in such an effective and powerful way is really, really, really wonderful. And even though I am so tired and so disappointed that I couldn't find that last emotional moment, I still would not trade this experience for anything. And I know that I want to organize another server just like this as soon as possible, because I don't want to go back to real life, really.
And you've truly done phenomenal. I will say there is no such thing as a main character in the setting.
Yeah,
it's been said already that every single person is supremely important, both to the entire campaign and to their respective story.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
I will say that you were exceptionally important to mine. You have been a phenomenal actor to work with, and it has been such a joy. It's been such a cathartic experience in more ways than one. And I truly would not have had nearly as much fun were you not there doing it with me. So I almost said I should thank you. Like, it's still there.
You're speaking like that.
It's still there.
Indeed. Oh god, this. Okay, I'm so glad we decided to do this. This was so needed after this whole experience. This is fine.
I needed it too.
Oh my
In truth,
god.
the moment the server closed, I was about to ping everyone and drop into a VC after ending.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. The fact that like literally like Nabubu saying I love you, Mr. Vitruvius, and the server instantly closes.
Yes.
I just my jaw dropped. I immediately go to the staff chat on Discord. I ping Shu. I say, please reopen the server right now. Please.
I went to general save. I begged in general. I begged.
That was crazy.
That was like. That's like the most devastating thing that could have happened. That's like the reminder, like, yeah, this shit isn't real. Go home. You know, that's like an ending, an ending for the character where it's like none of, you know, like 2001: A Space Odyssey, where you go into the spaceship and you watch yourself get old and like reborn into a giant baby or something. Like just so meta level, everything falls apart. None of this mattered. I was just so upset, but thankfully. This moment has, like, I think for us is so nice. I'm so glad I got to speak to you guys about this so much.
Finally can unwind.
Thank you for being open about it. It is not an easy thing to talk about.
No, it is not. This is ridiculous. But I hope all of us get to hang out a lot more after this, and I really hope that we get to do another server like this with a different theme or a different idea.
Play something other than Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so interested in learning more about like the motivations behind all your characters. I'm so interested in learning more about you as people, because that was the one hope I was clinging on to, because I was so sad the server was ending. I was so sad that like everything is coming to an end, and I was so sad that all my friends were going to be gone. So the one hope I was clinging on to is that I want to get to know all of you guys as individuals, understand the motivations behind your characters, and I still want to spend time with you guys as well. That was the one thing I was clinging on to that I very stubbornly want to make happen.
Mm-hmm. I want that too, really bad.
Yeah,
and I felt the same. I felt the same way. I don't even think I've been thinking about the future at all. To me, like when I go to bed at night, I'm like, okay, how like now that the rendezvous point is blown up, like what are we actually gonna do?
Exactly,
you know,
right.
just,
When I'm thinking of the future, I'm thinking of like how am I going to react if this goes as planned, or like if this fails.
Yes.
I've just completely devastated this person. How do I deal with that?
Literally,
next I see
I
them?
think that is like just I think playing as like a villain who specifically shoots big fireballs at everybody and also has talked about property destruction as a means of punishing people. The amount of every single villainous action I took, I just had this thought in the back of my mind, like whichever player I'm interacting with, I'm like, okay, are they going to be mad at me in real life? You know, like just trying to be the bad guy, trying to be the bad guy and thinking about like what is something I could do to hinder people, but always thinking about where's the line, where am I gonna like do something that's then they're not actually gonna be like, okay, man, that was not cool. Trying to consider that all the time gets really stressful because there was one point I think on like day 10 or something where I was just in my tower like 10,000 miles away, and I was there like, I'm the bad guy. I've not done anything today. I haven't done anything because like I can't think of anything villainous to do that wouldn't like actually piss people off in real life. And so it's like, well, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to sit around monologuing all day, which I do love to do, but it's still, I don't know, it's like it's such a valuable experience, but so hard in so many ways. I mean, I think Lucian, you probably experienced the same thing of being your own villain and also just being so fucking alone the whole time.
I felt horrible when I messed with you because I thought you were gonna hate me for like try-harding too much. And then I was like, I saw your message on Discord and I was like, oh, okay, I'll also message back because like this is how I feel, and then I think we should just immerse ourselves in the characters, and it's just characters, so yeah, I was worried for sure.
Yeah, no, I got that all the time. Like I remember, I think specifically after I blew up Lucas's tower, I I felt so bad. I felt so bad after. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I've asked this guy 50 fucking times. I guess I have to do it now. I don't want to look like I'm a pussy. I'm just gonna go and do it. And then after I was like, oh my god, I've broken a sacred Minecraft rule. Like this is like friendship over. All these people are gonna be so mad at me.
I am so sorry. I had to act like I didn't care.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I also
terrible.
I also really need to apologize to Mary, because I think he probably thinks that I'm really mad at him in real life when I'm definitely not. I think it's just impossible to understand like what level you're at emotionally, and I want to make sure that he's okay. So I think I'm probably gonna have to end stream here and wind it down.
Right.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for letting me talk about this and for sharing how you guys felt as well. It's been a really, really bizarre experience, as we've said, but I think at the end of the day, all of it is worth it in the end, and I hope we get to experience something like this again.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody.
Thank you so much for being.
I'm gonna take a picture because I think we should.
Yeah.
Let's all line up. Let's line up. We got the rain and everything.
I think we
Get that
should.
free
I
cam
kind of like
going.
the ending yesterday of having a group hug. Can we have that? Can we
Have a group
that
hug.
Yeah,
let's
literally.
have a group hug.
You know, when you stood
Yeah.
up and you started talking and tearing up, I was like, we need a group hug. We need a group hug right now. Right now. Right now.
Okay, group hug, guys. Group hug, guys. Good job, villain. Villain adjacent. Good job, everybody.
I love you guys so much. You guys are so cool and so awesome.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cut
Okay,
this off
alrighty.
here. I
Wait,
hope
can
you
we have
guys-
one last Excelsior?
Okay, everybody, because
Oh, can I join? Can I join?
yes.
Can I join?
All right. So now
please.
you're confirming that you were a villain the whole time. Okay, great. Throughout all of
That's
this,
crazy. I don't even know what this word means.
no matter what we do next, together we have changed each other, and we will never be the same. And we recognize now that that is not a bad thing. That is a wonderful thing, and I'm grateful to all of you for having been such a significant and thorough part of my life for the past 2 weeks. I pray we get to do this again as often as we like. Excelsior.
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 Bye-bye, everyone.
What does that mean?
It means onward and
It means
upward.
like upward, right? Onward and upward.
Bye-bye,
Well,
guys.
I'll see you again. I'll see you again.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you guys.
I'll see.
Okay, I'm turning chat back on now. Sorry that I wasn't looking at chat. I'm sorry that everything was so messy at the end. But I'm really happy we got a chance to really kind of emotionally wind down with everybody. Yeah, I've talked so much about how important this experience is to me and how much this has changed me and how grateful I am to have gotten to do this. But I think that getting to immerse myself in this world has provided the most wonderful distraction from how stressful real life has become. And if I had the choice, I would live in a world like this every single day. And if you all would follow me along for that ride, I would be honored to have you. I'm sorry today that emotionally I became so compromised. I'm sorry that my immersion in this character extended to the point of me not being able to really manage my real emotions. There is definitely so much work I have to do as an actor to not lose myself in this character so much. But then I do think so much about about actors in all walks of all branches of the industry who have experiences like this, where they feel a shred of their real self be reflected in the character they're playing, and it prompts an amazing and intense and terrifying emotional reaction. And I very much I think, even though I mostly because I'm quite sleep deprived and all of the things were set up in such a way that everything kind of fucked it up, but I think I had one of those experiences today, and it was extremely difficult for me. I wish I could have taken some time. I wanted to stay in my chair and to brood and think about how that made the character feel and to really build up to a strong emotional reaction, but in the end, I was so tired, and I should have in real life stood up and breathed and thought about it, but I do understand myself for wanting to be more method about it and more into the character in a way. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This whole thing has felt very vulnerable, very naked. I feel, in a sense, even though I've done this much, I've been this vulnerable and this emotional on stream before, I do, in a sense, feel really embarrassed that all of this has come out. A part of me feels like, this is something I could have held in and I could have done better. But it's all right. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to rest. I'm not going to stream for a little bit, a few days, just to kind of completely unwind and really breathe and get back to who I am and get back to what my real life is like. But no matter what happens, I need you all to know that this has been an experience I'll never forget, and I am so grateful to all of you for following me through this. I hope so badly that we get a chance to do something like this again, because honestly, I want to push myself as an actor. I think that acting is such a wonderful profession. I feel such intense passion for this and for this experience. I just hope so much that I never have to stop doing this, and I hope that as I grow as an actor and as I strengthen myself emotionally, I hope I can play this type of character and nail each emotional moment to a T every time. And I hope that I can deliver incredible stories and experiences for all of you, because that is what I'm most passionate about, I think. I feel that not only have I figured out so much about, not only was this a really fun experience, I feel that I understand myself so much more now. Spending this much time with these people and spending this much time as this person, I think has made me spend so much more time with myself. I think that I've spent so much more time looking into the really, really difficult parts of my psyche. I think I've been drawing out a lot about myself that maybe I hadn't confronted yet, and so much of that emerged in this character, and confronting that in public in front of so many people in a way where I also wanted it to have narrative structure and a satisfying conclusion. I have tried so hard to do this as well as I can, and I know that I have done the best I ever could have. So please rest. I want you all to touch grass as well. Some of you have followed this whole journey from beginning to end. Some of you have been there throughout all of this, and that is a crazy commitment, and I hope that you know that I love you dearly, just like I love everyone who took part in this server. All of it is just wonderful. All of it has been a brilliant and life-changing experience, and I hope that I get to do this again and again and again. Say thank you so much for the super. Koyuki, thank you very much. Alexis, thank you very much for the super as well. Rinaria, thank you for the Aku super. Peichan, thank you for the Aku super. I feel that I'm gonna pass out, so I'm just gonna kind of race through these if I can. Yuki, thank you for the Aku super. Thank you so much. Kairos, Tanis Wildheart, thank you for the super. Cindy, thank you for the super as well. Ifita, thank you so much for the super as well. Yana, thank you very much for the super. Isan, thank you very much for the 10 gifted. sharing this experience has been so exhausting. Sweden, thank you very much for the Aku Super. Thank you for being here to support me. I love you all very, very dearly. I think that's it. After having been awake for so long and also not getting as much sleep as I should have been, I do just feel very emotionally numb, and I hope that I feel better in the days to come, which is why I need space and why I need a bit of a rest. Avis, thank you for the 5 gift. Thank you so much. That is going to be it. I have to end here or I'm going to go fucking crazy. But that don't think for a second that I haven't loved every second of this. I just have so much work to do as an actor, learning how to manage these experiences and learning how to put these emotions in a really, really positive place. So thank you so much. I hope that this has been a wonderful experience for all of you as well. And I'm sorry that this VOD is about an hour and a half of complete silence of me sitting in a chair looking at a Minecraft iron door. So, thank you. Voxago, thank you for the super. I'm going to see you all very soon. Please love people and embrace the fact that you may be different and have dark parts of yourself, but they form a beautiful whole that makes you who you are. And you shouldn't be afraid of that, and you shouldn't try to shy away from that. I will see you all when I see you, which hopefully will be soon. Bye-bye now. And that's the end of VCraft Enchanted. I want to believe Vitruvius II, instead of having that crash out and leaving the meeting area, Vitruvius II, I'm going to give him an ending right now, okay? I'd like to believe that after everything that happened, he carried with him a lot of guilt still. I'd like to believe that I'm going to read it like a storybook. Vitruvius II, despite all that he was feeling and despite all that made him scared, was still so keen on trying to find people that he loved and trying to stay with people he already knew, who he knew loved him and that he loved. He knew that he was capable of such incredible darkness, and he knew that he had so much still to atone for, really, as he felt that night, as he ran away, not able to face people. He still knew that there was so much farther for him to go. He would never be the same person again, and yet it was not just because of the way he had hurt people, or the way that his father had controlled his steps, the way that he had been pushed into doing things that he wanted to do but knew he shouldn't. It was because he met people who were kind. He met people who cared for him, even in spite of all of his flaws. He went so far, he tried so hard, and to this day, he, Calvin, Nabubu, Leo, and Lucky, and Royale, still travel together, they still move together, they laugh, they reminisce, they look back on how things used to be. They do not live in the town anymore. They have traveled far, far away to a place all their own. And Vitruvius II, despite how much he has to do still, he does so with a smile, because those who rely on him look for him to smile. When he smiles, they smile. And so his new family welcome him into the next stage of his life. And he never cast another spell again, because he didn't need to. The true magic in life, he found, is the connections we make between people. He never needed to, nor wanted to, because when he looks into Nabubu's eyes, when he gives Calvin a hug, he feels.